Hey guys, and welcome to the last map of Team LDLC versus Navi here on Mirage. Both teams have two maps to their name, so whoever wins this will win this here SLTV Star Series 11 Grand Final. So it looks like LDLC are taking the bomb down underpass here. Seems like they're going to be setting up an A-take, splitting here between mid, here, and here, Palace and T-Stairs. Going to be engaging this player here in window. Alright, Guardian not able to really do a whole lot of damage. Smith does take about half health. A little bit less. It looks like the bomb should be able to go down here pretty quickly. Guardian somehow is not even taking any damage, really, at all. I mean, took about 40, but dude, I thought he'd be dead by now. But the bomb does go down. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 retake, but well, I was gonna say a bunch of these players on LDLC, on Navi, excuse me, are very low on health, but then they all pretty much just died. It's gonna be up to Edward on 7 health, and his gun barrel was sticking out there, and Kiyoshima easily took him down. It's gonna be a 3 kill here for Kiyoshima. Kiyoshima has been doing really, really well this entire, I guess, series of maps. So LDLC do take the piss around here for the terrorist side. Pretty good start for them, I would say. They're going to be doing the CZ and Deagle buy here on Navi. Oh, C's is sneaking up here. Happy should be able to catch him though. Yep, there it is. Happy does take a fair amount of damage. He actually goes down. Edward's there to back him up. The bomb will go down once again. And Kiyoshima there taking down Guardian with the Pro 90 spray. And Zeus actually takes him out. But Zeus is caught in the reload. And MBK easily picks him up. And it's going to be up to Starks here to do a 1 versus 3. But there are some guns lying around. And he... yeah, it looks like he's going to be saving his CZ. It is an expensive buy because he did buy the Kevlar as well as the CZ, so it was probably the better move to save it. But he was not able to keep that gun, and now Navi, well, their money is not going to be as good as they would hope. Shakshi sticking with the Nova there. He's pretty confident in there. It looks like it's going to be a straight up B rush. The flashes go over. Smokes are going down. Lots of flashes. If anyone's in that site, their eyeballs are just blazed. Alright. Looks like Navi are aware of the situation. Happy's going to be here to greet C's. Looks like he's probably going to be going down pretty quickly. And there it is. MBK did pick up Guardian there with the P90. Shoxy with the Nova onto Zeus. Zeus goes down. Edward's about to fall. Stuck on the ladder there. I know that feeling, buddy. And LDLC easily pick up the 3rd round there. That was pretty quick. They've been steamrolling Navi here these first few rounds. And hopefully Navi can kind of stop the steamroll. And to go right along with that steamroll, they got 2 P90s still. I mean, that's interesting. Usually you don't see too many pros using the P90. Maybe against ecoing players. Or get right on cobblestone, I guess. But yeah, usually you don't see that too much. Seems to think you did actually see the elbow or shoulder of one of those players there. Looks like Zeus and his little buddy there are going to be charging T-Stairs to get some information. But it looks like C's has gotten the call off that it is going to be another B take, and he is completely blind. Edward there to back him up. Picking up 3 there by Edward. He nearly takes a 4th, but he does end up going down. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 retake. Right, Kiyoshima's got to get that bomb. That nade should push back Zeus there a little bit. It does a lot of damage to Zeus. He should be able to get this bomb, and if he can get it down, that'll be pretty good for LDLC. But time is against them. They still have about a minute, and Kiyoshima should be able to pick up this bomb. Zeus very low on health. Guardian is at 65 health himself. Nearly picks up Kiyoshima there. Happy watching his back there. They should be aware that both these players are in market now. But Navi are playing this pretty well. Just kind of sitting, holding their spots, and Guardian does pick up Happy. Kiyoshima trades him. He's got 20 seconds left to play with Zeus here. Zeus just has to kind of kite him around here, play Ring Around the Rosie. He does know that at least one player... oh, he saw the gun barrel sticking out. Oh, Zeus, you poor, poor soul. And Zeus does manage to pick it up, and Navi take the 4th round there. I thought for sure Zeus was a dead man, but he did manage to sneak around just in time. That's the one of the downsides to the M4A1S is that gun barrel likes to stick out around corners and get you killed. Likes to stick through walls too. It's unfortunate, but that is that. That smoke should be taking out window, landing right in window. Should he have done it correctly? And I assume he probably did, because, you know, he's a pro. Not no scrub like me. Right, Guardian bravely creeping through the smoke here. Trying to get something. Looks like he's trying to aim at Catwalk. But nobody is there, really. Setting up for an A-Tech. They are doing that mid, Palace, and T-Stair split. And Na'Vi are just getting slaughtered by LDLC here. Kiyoshima did happen to go down, and NBK is at only 9 health. So a nade could kill NBK. Or Soxy if it hits Soxy right in the mouth hole. But it's going to be a little bit of a tougher retake here for Na'Vi. Seems like they are going to be saving their guns, maybe trying to get some exit frags here. But again, I think it would be the wise choice to save their guns. Oh, C's could catch Smiths off guard, but he's not going to do it. Smiths does turn around. I don't know if he heard a step on the ladder or was just kind of checking his angles, but regardless, it's going to be up to Edward here to save his gun. He's getting hunted down pretty aggressively here. We got MBK creeping through apartments here. And it looks like he will be able to save that gun. With only a few more seconds left, unless he peeks, and MBK could spot him, and oh god, that was so close for you, Edward. Edward did manage to take down MBK just in time, but I don't know why he peeked. I guess it's a good thing because he did take that weapon off of MBK and force him to buy again, but LDLC's economy is pretty excellent, and it really doesn't matter at this point. I mean, if they do lose this round, they should still be able to buy. I mean, LDLC, again, they have a couple round economical advantage there. But it would be good if Na'Vi could get a few guns off of them, at least. They do have the CZ armored and Kevlar. That flash pushed back Happy, but he wasn't able to connect anything, and Zeus, the jumping CZ spray, not managed to connect. It's not looking too hot for Na'Vi here. Right, the flashes go out. It's a fake flash, though. Stark should be able to hear these players running back, and MBK is creeping through mid here. They have a lot of players just spread out throughout the entire map here on LDLC, and now they are starting to sort of congregate back towards B apartments, but it's interesting. They just sent a bunch of scouts all around the map here, getting information. Edward with a interesting little peek there. He did manage to pick one up, but he didn't see that player drop, I don't think. No, he didn't. Smiths did manage to pick him in the head, and C's goes down pretty easily. They did get 2 guns off of them. It's going to be a 3 versus 3. They could still do this here on Na'Vi. Happy nearly takes down Zeus, and Happy actually goes down himself. The bomb is planted, but Na'Vi are at... Never mind, they're not at a man advantage anymore, but here comes Starks coming out to help Zeus. They could pick up these 2 players, especially if they can get some guns. And MBK ends up going down. It's going to be a 2 versus 1, but these players are very squishy. They do have the op here on Zeus, and the M4 was picked up by Starks. And is he going for the defuse? Oh, he throws a Molotov. You can spam through that bench there, and he does end up going down. Zeus gets the pick, and he should be able to get this bomb. Oh, this is going to be really close. He is not able to get it. He has to get that op out of there, and he might die still. He does die. He dies with the op. That was unfortunate. Nobody had a kit there on Na'Vi, and if they did, it was way far away. They did a huge amount of economical damage to LDLC, but again, they got Shoxy here with a 10k, and they won the round, so it's not going to matter a whole lot. They are still able to fully buy. That is unfortunate. That was a well-played eco round by Na'Vi. Again, they did a lot of economical damage, but... Oh, an aggressive push here. Shoxy does hear them. He spots one, he gets one. Can he get the other? Cannot, and Zeus takes down Shoxy, but Guardian takes down Happy, and there's a floating sticker again. Not sure why that happens, but it's interesting. Hopefully, okay, it did disappear, but that's because we switched players. The smoke goes down there in connector. No, that didn't fix it at all. It's kind of creepy. I don't know why. It's like a ghost sticker. Alright, it seems that like LDLC are very wary now because both Guardian and Zeus have those AKs, and they don't know where they are at this point. I mean, they have a good idea of where they might be, but... Oh no, Zeus. Can he get the... No, the aim punch. Zeus probably could have had that kill if he had body armor, but unfortunately he wasn't able to take him down because of that aim punch. And this is going to be up to Guardian here. Guardian... I would save that gun if I was Guardian, and ooh, Kiyoshima should be able to get picked. Oh no. He goes around the corner just in time, and Guardian is spotted through the smoke, and he's taking the damage. He gets taken out. I feel like he should have saved that gun. I mean, he'll be able to buy this round, but I think the AK is a little bit more valuable just because of that one-hit headshot, and the CTs are a little bit at a disadvantage with the M4s because of, again, that two-hit headshot. And that's one more weapon that you don't have to buy, so I mean, it would have been smart to save that weapon, I think, but I guess that's all in hindsight. But Guardian finally is able to get an op here. See if he can make it work. Checking his underpass there. Alright, the smokes and flashes go down. Well coordinated. They're going to be pushing through the smoke here. They should be blind on Na'Vi, and they are. And Kiyoshima, what a wall hacker! Are you kidding me? I know he's not really hacking, but that was just ridiculous. Zeus does manage to pick one up. Makes it 4 versus 4. Zeus very low on health. He ends up going down himself. MBK. Ooh, he nearly spotted the other player. He did spot that player. Zeus goes down. Edward gets the trade. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 with MBK on 8 HP. MBK goes down very easily through the wall. Alright, looks like it's going to be Navi's round unless Shoxy can pull something huge. He's not able to. Edwards does poke him right in the brain with a couple bullets. And plenty of time to defuse even without that kit. And Na'Vi finally stop the LDLC unstoppable train. I say unstoppable train even though, you know, Na'Vi did get around before that, but LDLC were just looking extremely confident, extremely powerful there for those few rounds. Alright, Na'Vi starting to get a little bit of an economy now. Again, LDLC, if they lose this round, they're gonna have to eco. So if Na'Vi can get this round, that's gonna put them at 4-6, and that's gonna be very good for Na'Vi. It's exactly what they need to stay in this match. And there it is. Guardian goes down. That's not a good way to start here for Na'Vi, but that op, hopefully they can save it if they don't win this round. He should be able to see the gun barrel sticking through, and he does. Edward nearly takes down Shoxy. Alright, LDLC are starting to play a little bit more cautiously. They got that pick, but they don't want to waste that pick, and they nearly did waste it with Shoxy with that little boost there, almost getting taken out. And C is going to be pretty aggressive here in apartments. He could catch them off guard by going through underpass here. And Edward ends up going down. And LDLC are they're just mowing them down, mowing Na'Vi down, and LDLC, they're not taking any more of Na'Vi's shit, I can tell you that. Yeah, it looks like C's will be saving his gun in T-spawn, hoping he can get some extra frags. They are hunting him down. They don't want him to keep that weapon. Na'Vi are just out for blood this match. I mean, they want this so bad, and you can see it in the way that they're playing. They're just going hard, and C's might even lose his weapon right here. He's got players closing in on him at all angles. And the bomb is yet to go off, so he's pretty much done if Happy does peek him. Looks like he does hear Happy stomping around here. Can he pick him? Oh. He's aware of this player, and he does end up going down. He does take 2 with him, but that might not be enough. Alright, 7-2 here for LDLC, and LDLC, again, they're just... I feel like they've got the momentum, they've got they got the heart here to win this map and to win this tournament. Na'Vi have really not even been able to buy that much throughout this entire match. I mean, it's not a good situation for Na'Vi. They made their eco rounds work quite a lot, but again, it's not enough. And there it is. LDLC once again mowed them down pretty easily. At this point, they're just force buying rifles. They're trying to get any sort of ground at all. I mean, they're just trying to dent LDLC's armor here, and they just can't do it. They've done it twice. They know that there's a little kink there, but they just can't seem to remember where it is, I guess. It's interesting. LDLC are kind of playing like a North American team right now, just being super aggressive, just finding the holes in Na'Vi and putting their finger there. And Smiz Oh, Smith gets a pick with 1 HP left. Oh, man. Oh, if he shot right now... just a couple inches to the left and Smiths could have gotten that second pick. Once again, Na'Vi not looking good. They do only have that Kevlar, but again, the Kevlar is pretty much all you need at SCT if you know your opponents are full bot. Shoxy did spot that player jumping across. He is hunting him down, and he does end up going down himself. It looks like it could be Na'Vi's round. Oh, jeez, Shoxy. What the fuck? What an animal. That was just a crazy spin. I thought it was gonna be Na'Vi's round, but they kind of, it feels like they kind of squandered it a little bit. It's gonna be the Starks here. And there it is, 9-2 here for LDLC. I do really like that Na'Vi and LDLC are being very, like, sportsmanship-y, if that makes sense. It's not a lot of trash talking here. But again, LDLC, they're just being very aggressive. It's like watching someone like, I don't know, iBuyPower or something play. Like, look at this, they're just running in, they don't give a shit. And boom, that nade did a lot of damage to both Zeus and Guardian. They should be just 1 hit away. 1 or 2 actually, I guess 2 there for Zeus. Bomb goes down. And at this point, Na'Vi, they're just, it feels like they're just giving up. I mean, another eco round. It seems like every other round they're forced to eco, and it's just, it's a horrible, horrible situation for them. And they know that they're egoed here on LDLC, and they still are hunting them down. They still want their P250s. Even though they only got 1, but they don't want them to have any guns at all. And Guardian does manage to take down Shoxy. If he can get this gun and get out of there, he'll be good, but Kiyoshima's gonna be here to pop him right in the noggin. Bomb doesn't care either. Bomb takes him down itself. 10-2 in this dominated game here by LDLC. Na'Vi have been putting up a good fight the past few maps, but this is just hard to watch. I know I keep saying that, but it's just painful to watch. I mean, Na'Vi got so far, and Lincoln Park, it doesn't even matter. They've got to get the opening pick here on Na'Vi. There's no doubt about it. That nade could do a lot of damage to Happy, and it doesn't. It does 3. Alright, Stark should be able to get a couple here. He does. 2 headshots there. He's got to retreat, though, and that's the start you need here, Na'Vi. If Na'Vi can pick up this round like that, was that a 4K? No, it was a 3K on Starks. I thought he got 4. Alright, Na'Vi. You got the momentum so far. Get these next 2 rounds. I mean, you absolutely need these next 2 rounds. There's no doubt about it. You're finally starting to get some ground here. Hopefully. Alright, bomb coming out to mid here. Both window and connector are smoked off, and Edward's gonna be there to greet them. Will he see him? He does, and he does end up going down. Starks trades though for Happy. And again, it's gonna be an aggressive B push, and Guardian's there to hold him off. A little wall shot there on Shoxy. It's like a 1 little pixel peek. Must have shot him through those boxes. Maybe the corner of the wall. And there's another one for Guardian. And this is exactly what Na'Vi need. They need somebody to step up and go big, and Guardian is doing exactly that this round. There's another one by Starks. It's just going to be up to Smiths, and he doesn't end up going down to the CZ. And just look, I mean, look at the kills on LDLC compared to Na'Vi. I mean, it's pretty much Guardian and, well, they're actually pretty even, but Guardian and Starks have been kind of stepping up here past couple rounds. All right, seems like Na'Vi are going for the double op setup here. And looks like it's just going to be another very aggressive B take here on LDLC. Seized could get them to kind of push back a little bit if he can get this shot. He has to hit the shot, otherwise he's pretty much done. He does hit the shot, he's got to fall back though. They know he's there. And can he... That was pretty humorous, but Edward is there to take down NBK. It's going to be a 4 versus 2. And they're just doing work here with the ops, and that is the half. So here is your halftime scoreboard. And let's see if Navi can bring it back. And I'll see when the next half starts. Alright, we are on the 16th round, the pistol round of the second half. This is a critical pistol round for Navi. They have to win it. They have no other choice. If they don't win this pistol round, it's pretty much going to be 13-5 for LDLC, and that is not good. Not off to a good start. Their Guardian ends up going down. Nice little one tap, and then they're just falling like dominoes here on Navi. It's going to be 4 versus 2, 4 versus 0. And there it is. I feel like that sealed Navi's fate. It's probably going to be 13-5. That's a bad situation. They gotta... Yeah, looks like they are. They're going to be going big here. On the second round, they're going to go full out, hoping to get this round. I mean, seems like LDLC, they're pretty hard to stop right now. It's not good. So it's going to be a straight up A take. They're setting up the smokes. Any second now, they should be going off. Alright, there it is. The smokes are dropping. The flashes go off and pushing into sight. Oh, nearly picks up Happy. 64 health left. He's going to reboost, though. That was probably a bad move there for Happy. Starks and Zeus sort of collab together and take him out. The bomb should be able to go down. That Molotov is... Ooh, if C's was there, he'd be done. Alright, if they can just hold off this push, then they'll be good. Here on Navi. They are not peeking at all, and that is a smart move there on Navi. And Guardian ends up going down. He wasn't sandwiched, though. Alright. He's sticking to defuse. The bomb should be able to get defused here, and there it is. That is devastating, Navi. That is devastating. See, they made the right call by not peeking, but they also made the wrong call by not peeking. But they should be able to buy this round. I say they made the wrong call because, well, the defuse happened while they were still alive, and that is never a good thing. Alright, 12-5 here. LDLC just 4 rounds away from winning that 13 grand. Not the biggest pot, but that's a lot of money. Or maybe it's 10 grand for the first place winner, and then 3 grand or something like that for the second place. I don't know. But either way, it's a pretty nice little chunk of pocket change there. Alright, there we go. C's with the opening pick there onto Happy. Shoxy returns a favor. Sorry, I guess that wasn't the opening pick. Opening pick there for Navi, I guess. Smooth there playing hopscotch. Alright, looks like they are going to be setting up for a B take. They got about 40 seconds to do so. Going to have 2 players watching B. Alright, Smiz is going to be there to hold off these 3 players. He does spot them. Oh, that nade. Oh, that sounded like a frag for a second, but it was a Molotov, and Smiz gets 1. Guardian goes down, and Edward's going to have to do a 1 versus 4. Just give MBK the kill, just so he can get 1 kill each, and there we go. 1 kill each there on LDLC. Alright, Navi are forced to eco once again. I really think... I really feel like Navi have only bought in like 5 times this entire match. That's pretty bad. Bad situation to be in. I've been there. It's not fun. Making a lot of noise here in Palace, hoping that they'll peek him. Alright, the smokes go down. Navi's gonna be pouring into sight here any second now. With Glocks and a CZ. And once again, it's just a meat grinder. That was a very hacksy looking shot there, Smiz. Little snapshot. There we go, 14-5, just 1 round away for LDLC, or 2 rounds, excuse me. 1 round from the tie, though. I feel like this is your round, Navi. You can get this round. I know you can. Alright, that smoke should smoke off window. There it is. Happy with the opening pick on Starix. Zeus returns a favor. Oh, Shocks, he pushed all the way up here into the kitchen of the apartments. He ends up going down. That was, seemed like he had a little bit of aim punch there. That's, not good. Not the good there. Looked like that nade should have done more damage than it did, but I guess X-ray makes it a little bit hard to tell where he really was. And Kiyoshima getting burned out there. Forces him out of van. Or at least back a little bit. It seems like Na'Vi are just not really sure what to do at this point. I mean, a lot of these rounds, it just seems very chaotic for him. Like, they're unsure of where to push. They're not really confident in their decisions. They're just all over the place, and it's very different. Whereas LDLC were just straight up pushing into sites, just, hey, see a guy, shoot him. Just push, keep going, don't stop. But Na'Vi should be able to get this round. If they lose this, then they're done. I mean, look at their money. His money here, 1450. The rest of their team's probably not so good. Yeah, if they lose this round, it's literally over. Kiyoshima already gets one. He should be able to get the AK. And C's very low on health, and Guardian does have that op. He should be able to pick him up if he comes through connector here, but he is going to save his gun? I guess so. I mean, he could go for it. Not really any reason not to, I guess, but at the same time, look how many rounds they have. I mean, they're ahead so far. Alright. Na'Vi finally get around, but their economy is still pretty bad. If they lose this round, it's GG. They're pretty much gonna have to eco. Especially with that op buy. That last round, window smoke goes down. Bomb is dropped here in mid, sort of by the apartment entrance. Na'Vi again. Ooh, Shoxy actually gets legged there by Guardian. MBK should have been able to hear C's jumping around there in Palace. And again, Na'Vi are just so very cautious. They're just too afraid to make a move, and by the time they're ready to make a move, there's just not enough time left, and they're in panic mode. You know, we gotta get the bomb down, guys, or we're gonna lose the round and lose our money. And at that point, you just make critical errors. It's okay to play it slow, but at that point, when you're in panic mode, it's hard to make your shots. And Edward gets a frag there onto Kiyoshima. Again, Shoxy at 16 HP, so a nade could kill him pretty easily. C should be able to spot Happy there in CT spawn. So let's watch out for Guardian. There you go. It's looking like... Ooh, I was gonna say it looks like Navi's round, but Shoxy there gets a pick on Starix, and C turns his back to MBK. MBK could have just peeked him pretty easily, and he does. He gets one. He gets two. Can he get three? No, he cannot. It's gonna be 1 versus 2 here for Edward. He did hear this player. He does take him down. It's gonna be Smids versus Edward. Edward on the health disadvantage. He does not have the bomb, though. He has no time. That is devastating. I'm gonna have to say, good game. This is LDLC's game, and LDLC's prize.
Counter-terrorists win.
That is unfortunate. They managed to save the op. They're gonna have to play for the tie, but it's a forced buy. I mean, they got 2 players that are gonna have to pretty much eco. C's might be able to. Yeah, there it is, the scout. I was gonna say you might be able to buy a scout, maybe a Galil, but it's gonna be GG. They don't even have helmets on 2 of these players. CZ on 1. They don't even have really any utility nades. That Molotov is going to buy LDLC some precious time. Again, Na'Vi being very cautious. This is the round of their lives. C's gets the opening pick, a nice little scout headshot there on Shoxy. That's going to be very important here, but he does take a little bit of damage himself. He ends up going down. He does overextend a little bit. It looks like Na'Vi are setting up to do an A take right now. MBK should have heard those footsteps earlier, and he does. Starix gets the opening pick for the push there onto MBK. Smiz returns a favor though for Starix. Bomb is not going to be able to go down. Kiyoshima does peek him. He gets 2. And it's gonna be GG here in a brief second, unless Guardian can go huge here. And he's not able to. Here is your ending scoreboard here. Congratulations to LDLC for winning the tournament. Well fought by both teams, but in the end, LDLC just kind of went huge and took down Na'Vi. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.